American abducted by North Korea? If true, Special Force Rescue Mission possible. U.S. mainstream media is reporting that David Snowden, who went missing while traveling in the Yunnan province of People's Republic of China in August 24, may have been abducted by North Korean agents. Snowden was abducted in Myanmar, which shares the border with Yunnan province, and taken to Pyongyang in October of that year. He married a local woman. They have 2 children. He goes by the name Yoon Bun-soo, and he's working as an English tutor. It's also being reported that he taught North Korean Workers' Party chairman Kim Jong-un for a time. I first learned of the Snowden case about 5 years ago. My journalist friend Takahiko Ueda told me about this mysterious disappearance. Snowden was from Utah and 24 years old when he disappeared. He was a student at Brigham Young University, BYU, and was planning to go to BYU Law School upon his return and become an attorney. He would have been my direct underclassman and slightly older upperclassman to my sons. In 2011, I went to Utah with Mr. Ueda and interviewed Snowden's parents. The content of that interview appeared in Japanese version of Taken, North Korea's criminal abduction of citizens of other countries. I also participated in a symposium at the Dead Members Office building. Snowden, whose parents are both university professors, excelled academically, and he speaks fluent Korean and some Peking Chinese. There is no reason for him to have disappeared on his own, and no one would be better qualified than him to become an English tutor in North Korea. Snowden's disappearance occurred 1 month after former U.S. serviceman Charles Jenkins, that husband of abductee Hitomi Koga, left North Korea. Or, in other words, right after North Korea lost a valuable American English tutor. This is only circumstantial evidence, but I don't think this fact should be ignored. This indecisive official policy of the U.S. State Department that there is no evidence to substantiate an abduction had not been altered by this recent report. However, partly through the effort of lower house member Kenji Furuya, who was formerly the Japanese cabinet member in charge of the abductions issue. In February, a resolution was introduced in both houses of the U.S. Congress, calling for a full-scale investigation. If there is growing interest in the U.S., there should be some progress on the standstill regarding Japanese abductees. Defections by senior North Korean government officials and diplomats continue unabated in the face of John's Legion of Terror. It's therefore easier than before to get North Korean internal information. If it can gain sufficient information about Snowden's residence and life pattern, etc., the U.S. could send in the special force to conduct a rescue operation. Protecting the life and assets of citizens is a fundamental function of a nation. So, such an action would be justified. Because of Article 9 of the Constitution, Japan cannot conduct rescue operations, which is why so many people have been abducted. I don't think the believers in the Article 9 region have taken into account the feelings of the abductees and their families.
北が米国人拉致か、事実であれば、特殊部隊の奪還作戦は当然だ。 米主要メディアは最近、2004年8月に、中華人民共和国、プアク、雲南省を旅行中に行方不明となった、米国人男性、デイビッド・スネドン氏が、北朝鮮工作員に拉致された可能性があることを一斉に報じた。スネドン氏は雲南省と国境を接するミャンマーへと拉致され、同年10月に平壌へ移送された。現地の女性と結婚して、2人の子供がおり、ユン・ボンスと名乗って英語教師をしているという。一時は、キム・ジョンウン、朝鮮労働党委員長の教師も務めたとも報道されている。私が初めてスネドン氏のことを知ったのは約5年前だ。友人で、ジャーナリストの上田剛彦氏が、この不可解な失踪事件の存在を教えてくれた。ユタ州出身で失踪当時24歳のスネドン氏は、ブリガムヤング大学、に在学中で、帰国後はジュの法科大学院に進み、弁護士を目指すことが決まっていた。まさに私の直系の後輩であり、息子たちの少し先輩だ。11年、私は上田氏と共にユタ州の両親を訪ね、インタビューした。内容は、ワシントン北朝鮮人権委員会拉致報告書、支有者で読める、議員会館でのシンポジウムにも参加した。両親とも大学教授というスネドン氏は、優秀で、流暢な韓国語と、多少の北京語を話す、自ら失踪する理由は何もないが、北朝鮮の英語教師としてこれほど最適な人物はいない。スネドン氏の失踪は、拉致被害者の、曽我ひとみさんの夫で、元米兵の、チャールズ・ジェンキンス氏が、北朝鮮を出国した1ヶ月後だ。北朝鮮は貴重な米国人英語教師を、一人失った直後だった。状況証拠に過ぎないが、無視すべき話とも思えない。米国務省の公式見解は、今回の報道後も、以前と変わらず、拉致を裏付ける証拠はない、と及び腰だ。しかし、元拉致問題担当省の、古谷啓二衆院議員の働きかけもあり、米上下両院には本格調査を求める決議案が、今年2月に提出されている。米国内の関心が高まれば、膠着状態にある日本人拉致問題も、進展するはずだ。ただし恩師による恐怖政治に怯える、北朝鮮の政府高官や外交官の亡命が、相次いでいる。従来に比べると、北朝鮮の内部情報は収集しやすくなった。スネドン氏の住居や生活パターンなど、十分な情報が収集できれば、米国は特殊部隊を送り込んで奪還作戦が行える。国民の生命と財産を守ること、国家の基本的役割だから当然である。日本は憲法第9条があるせいで、奪還作戦ができない。だから続々と拉致されたのだ。旧状況の信者たちは、拉致の被害者や、家族の気持ちを考えたことがないのだと思う。